Hi, I'm Don Manning, co-leader of the Sun City Anthem Neighborhood Watch Program, along with Joanne Joyce. The Sun City Anthem Neighborhood Watch Program operates under the auspices of the Henderson Police Department with the full support of the Sun City Anthem Board of Directors. Sun City Anthem is a very safe community, but in order to try and continually improve our safety, we want to provide you with some tips on how to harden your home, make it more difficult for the bad guys to enter. Let's start with home security at your front door. Here we have security screen doors that provide a really high level of protection against entry. They're solid metal. They provide an opportunity for you to look out and see someone who's at the front door without opening the door. They also allow you to have a breeze through the house if you'd like. Another excellent security measure is video surveillance. This we have at our front door is a Ring video doorbell. The Henderson Police Department loves these because they provide not only a deterrent to criminals, but also helps them solve crimes. They have a program called Capture that allows them to work with residents who have video surveillance and use that video surveillance to help solve crimes. Other things you can do for your front door if you don't want to have a security screen door is there are devices such as the door jammer, which just slides up under the door, jams down. It's especially important on double doors that you have a high level of security because they're much easier to hit in with either with your shoulder or with your foot. Other things you can do for security on your front door, these screws that hold in the latch plate, the deadbolt and latch plates, are normally just 1 inch. 3-inch screws are highly recommended for that. Another item for front doors is if you have glass or plastic on your front door, it's highly advisable to have security laminate on it to prevent smashing through and just opening the door from the inside. Other security features are, of course, your deadbolt, because deadbolts provide a much higher level of security than the latch. Also, you can have door alarms that just wedge under your door so that whenever the door is open, alarms go off, which can often scare away the bad guys. Another common point of entry for burglars are the sliding windows. And this is an example of a horizontal sliding window. Our security measures are we have laminate on it, which prevents it from being broken through. Of course, always keep it locked. And in the sliding track, it's good to have either a PVC pipe or a stick that goes into the track that prevents it from being slid open. Now, some windows slide vertically, and it's very important that you have a similar bar that prevents the window from being opened vertically. Also, these windows can be prone to a crowbar under and pop them up. In the track up above the sliding part of the window, check to see if there's a bumper that prevents it from being lifted. Here we are at the sliding glass doors, which almost all homes in Sun City Anthem have. This is a common point of entry for the burglars. Security points that we want you to be aware of. Number one, most basic, keep it closed and locked. Number two is in order to prevent it from being slid open if they unlatch that lock, many of the new homes have a latch at the bottom of the slider that when that's down, the slider can't be opened. Now, if you don't have that on your home, you can just place a piece of PVC pipe or some wood in the track to prevent it from being opened. I think an extremely important element for safety of sliding glass doors is to have security film on them. We have had a number of cases where all they do is and this is safety glass, so it just shatters into small pieces. To have security film on this is an excellent safety precaution. And one final piece is burglars can put a crowbar under the slider and lift it up out of the track. In order to prevent that, it's important that there be an anti-lift stop above the slider. Now, this applies both to sliding doors and sliding windows. They prevent the slider from being lifted up. Let's not forget about the garage as a point of security. We have had a number of cases where items have been stolen from garages. Now, that was because the garage doors were left open. So a most basic thing is keep your garage door closed. But when you're away, In order to ensure that someone with a garage door opener doesn't open your garage, on your keypad for your garage door, you can deactivate the remote sensor so that the garage door cannot be opened from the outside. Another way for the bad guys can get into your garage is by pulling on the emergency cord for manual operation. We haven't had any instances that I'm aware of that has happened, but it is a good security measure to have in place. And of course, a final security feature is when you're leaving the home, be sure to lock the deadbolt. These tips on home security have been presented by your Sun City Anthem Neighborhood Watch program. For more detailed information on tips such as these, go to the Sun City Anthem HOA website and look at our home security tips. The Henderson PD also has many good videos on home security tips. So with all this information, hopefully you can make your home very secure. Thank you for watching.